Welcome to Multiverse Ops. This is Giddy, your Multiverse Ops officer. Welcome. So, we are going to transition from a Chapter 21 city to a Chapter 22 city. This is an alt of mine that is pretty far along, obviously. And we are about at the end of the quest line. We have to get one of the um, ancient wonders researched, and then we need to sell the settlement building. We could sell the other settlement buildings right now, but let's go ahead and finish up the quest just to make sure we don't make a mistake. Okay, we need some more gold to complete this. So we're going to open up. Well, let's see. We could do. I don't know. We've already done neighborly help. We could do a coin rain. That's okay. So, hope everybody's doing okay. It's pretty nice to finish up a chapter, especially one this late in the game. Those of you who are in chapter 21 or 22, congratulations. You made it this far. This is it's a super fun game to play, and I just really enjoy it. Okay, so now we can sell the main settlement building. In fact, we're gonna sell all the settlement buildings. So, are we ready? Here we go. All right. This was a lot of space that I allocated on this particular alt. We made extra buildings so we could speed through the chapter a little bit faster. I eliminated a lot of culture buildings that produced mana, so I ran up short on mana a few times. So I've been upgrading the Enar's embassy quite a bit. That is definitely something you want to upgrade as soon as you can when you get it, because it just gives so much mana. It gives mana when you do the tournaments, and I've been mana starved this whole chapter just about. Settlement building, bam, there we go. And let's see, I thought that was it. Invest. Okay, so ancient wonder. Um, still little roads here too. Sorry, peoples, they're on the road. You disappeared into oblivion. Goodbye. Um, when you free this up, I'll show a couple things. We're going to work with ElvenArchitect today. So I haven't done it before on my stream, so we're going to go through it a little bit slower today. Apologies for those of you who have already seen it. I know that this is later in the game, but this video is still helpful for when you are transitioning, kind of some of the things to look for. Um, One thing I want to do is I want to clear this entire area so that when I open up ElvenArchitect, I'll have the space to work with. I don't have to sell it again within the window. Okay. So, 100 into an ancient wonder. Let's. Let's see. I guess I could put it in this one. There's. That should be 100 right there. Yep. Okay. That's it. So now we just need to do the other one. So we need supplies and gold. Notice I had already done the noble oblations here. I had planned ahead. So, um, obviously, you want to do that before you sell your settlements. You want to make sure that you have enough resources That would have been very sad if we had to rebuild those all over again to get the noble oblations. Let's see. Um, so gold and supplies. You got plenty of instants on here. There's some gold and supplies. Hopefully that's enough. And nope, more supplies. 16. So we were pretty close. We got plenty on this character, so all right, now we have plenty of supplies. There we go. And let's open our chest. We got 200 diamonds. Nice. We got traded. Okay, so first main hall upgrade will officially be in the next chapter when we finish the first tech here. And then we could start to upgrade, the magic residences, the magic workshops, and that sort of thing. So, theoretically, we could buy the upgrade here. We have enough resources. So, I mean, we could buy the knowledge points. Let's see. Where are we at? We're really low on gold supply, so we'll have to use instants again, but we have enough. We have plenty of crystal, marble. Let's see. Let's see what this gets us. Yeah, we still have plenty. We'll go ahead and knock it out. So we'll get into chapter 22 tonight. Little tedious, but and you have little ads you could do as well. I would do that, but we're doing the stream right now. Oops. That's okay. So we need about 80 or so. Doing good. We'll get into ElvenArchitect in just a minute. This will help us so we can start to really get our residences and our workshops straightened out. I know the workshops change orientation. Let's see where we at. 15. There we go. And we need gold. Need two. Is that 200? I think it was 200. And it sure was. All right. So now, start the new chapter strong. Enjoy our offer of valuable buildings for a rapid start. Get them and choose the best production for your city. I don't remember this sale. Oh my goodness. $80 and you only get one blueprint? Say what? No, I don't think so. No. Even one blueprint in the $20. Let's see, one blueprint and one sorcerer's hut. I don't really know what the sorcerer's hut is. Frog King. Sorcerer's hut. Ancient knowledge 30. Yeah, I'm not sure what all these things are. Nope, we're not doing that. Thanks, but we're gonna pass on that. Okay. So now we have space to work with. Let's go over to ElvenArchitect and we'll show you how this works. Feel free to skip over this part of the video if you know all about ElvenArchitect, but we're going to go through and uh, just kind of a basic overview of what we need to do, and then we'll go through specifically what we're going to do as far as transitioning from chapter 21 to 22. So we go to elvenstats.com. We click on players, and this is Halloween. Select our realm, and we go to the ElvenArchitect link, update it, the city, and click, and it'll open up an ElvenArchitect window. Okay, so you can see we have our area clear down here, so there's a nice area to work with. Let me check. I don't think the residences don't change. They don't change, but the workshops do. So we can click on move, and we can move these workshops out of the way. So that'll work. We have 5 of these. That's about okay. I could probably have used another one, but you know, I've got a lot of space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 6 down here for our settlement. So the scrolls are going to change. So we're going to move those out. And the gems will change. Move those out. And we're going to put our workshops along this column here. Let's see. So let's look at our workshops. Unfortunately, ElvenArchitect isn't working for chapter 23, but it does go up to chapter 22. We got 1, and we click it, and it'll still keep building 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to, let's see, and we click on move again. I'm going to move these little bitty things out of the way. We don't need all those. So try to keep all our buildings together of the same type. Just makes it so much easier. It's nicer looking when people are looking at your city. So the scrolls are going to be different. So that's level 34. So we go to the goods tab, scrolls, level 34. I think we need level 35 is what we need. Yeah. So they were 34. So we got 2 of those. We'll put those here. Click on our move tab. And now we could move these ancient wonders around. We're going to move our elixirs in place. And let's see. Let's do our gems. So gems 35. We have 2 of these. 1, 2. There we go. And let's see. So we've got these extra buildings down here. We'll put 1 here. And we'll put 2 up at the left-hand side up here. And we can get rid of some of these, or we can tighten this up a little bit here. So it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. we'll do a chapter 22. We'll set up the settlement in a separate video. Okay. So this is, I think this is about what we need right here. Okay. Um, the Ancient Wonders, though, for the last chapter, well, we don't have them to build yet, but Antique Shop I wouldn't build. I just wouldn't do it. As an in-game player, that's fine. The School of Sorcery is okay if you need combining catalysts because it speeds up the academy production. It also produces troops, which is fine. We're not going to mess with this right now. So I've got plenty of combining catalysts on this tune. On my main account, I don't have a lot of catalysts, so I actually just upgraded the that Ancient Wonder. But if we wanted to, we could build it and see. Let's see where the Valorian School of Sorcery. Yeah, I mean, there's. We could probably put it like right here, something like that. So there's space for it, but we still haven't started the Ancient Wonder, so we have to still craft it, and we don't even have any um, root shards for that. So we got 3 here. That's fine, but this'll work. So now let's go ahead and move some buildings around and upgrade them. So we've got our scrolls. We got these Ancient Wonders. We've got our. These are extra Moonstone Library buildings. Let's see if is there a spot to put these. Um, Not quite sure. I don't really want to delete them, and I've got a lot of teleports, but I don't know that I really want to teleport them either. So, I don't want to sell them. So let's go ahead and move them. They're set buildings, so we have the warning that comes up. Actually, let's see. We're going to move these buildings. We've got our road over here. We're going to move up. Like so. We've got our level 1 manufactories so we can complete daily quests with. And I guess we could just put the Moonstone Library excess buildings over here. If we need to put them in our inventory, we will. That's fine. I don't want to sell them just because they're not obtainable anymore. You can craft one set in the Magic Academy now, but you can't craft more. So we're gonna hang on to them. It's a little something we could do space with. Okay. Now let's upgrade our workshops. So we've got blueprints. We'll go ahead and finish out this production here. And we'll upgrade. And we need more culture. Drat. What happened to the culture? Oh, we've that's right. We've got our thrones. Sorry, I opened up a different window. I didn't switch the windows. Sorry about that. Okay. So anyway, so we've got to put our thrones. Where are we going to put those? Let's see. We are going to put the smaller of the two over here. Okay. Now we have culture again. That scared me. That really did. Okay, now, how many blueprints do we have? We only have 5, but we have diamonds we could use. So we'll have enough to use on the workshops. Complete this. We'll upgrade and move it. Careful not to leave any extra space there. If we do, it's no big deal. We can move it around later, but try to get it first time. Okay. And here's our 5th one. All right. Now, we were going to put the scrolls first. So we need to upgrade these. I think these are going to require mana, and we don't have a lot of mana. Nope, no mana. That's good. Seeds. We'll go ahead and finish out this production. And then we will upgrade as soon as we get. So we're going to need 90 gold. I think that's going to be a 50%. Yeah. Okay. And so we'll tuck this in. And we've got another one. We got to put it against a road in order to upgrade it. We'll go ahead and finish out the production. We're a little short on ascended goods here because we don't have an upgraded ARP, Ancestral Resting Place. We don't have one that's upgraded very high. So we want to try to keep those as much as possible. Now we have our elixirs. Let's move these out of the way. Good thing I caught that I didn't have this window pulled up. That would have been really frustrating to have lost this video to that. Okay, now we need our gems. And we don't have any buildings. We don't have any builders left. So the ARP, the Ancestral Resting Place, we're going to speed this up. 14, then we have 2:30, so 2 hour and a 45. Okay. And see, this is only level 10. So we've got a ways to go. So our decay is only, well, it's 5.5. It's about, normal is 10%, so it's about half of that. So it's not too bad. We don't really need the gems. We'll cancel that. Upgrade. And we need population. So let's start to upgrade the residences. We'll collect for the Moonstone Library. It's an older account, so we have multiple Moonstone Libraries. You can't get that anymore. Let's see. And let's start to upgrade these things. Coins in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I guess we could wait. Should we wait 2 minutes? We'll cancel this production too. And let's see. What else can we do? We've got... This was for a weekly on the season track. Okay, so we've got this one here. We're going to have these two here. And then we've got our other ancient wonders. We've got we'll put this one off to the side here because it's near some other buildings where I collect stuff. This has got troops that you can collect. This is the Dwarven Bulwark. So we'll put it over here because I got it close to some others where I collect stuff, and then we'll have the ones where I don't collect stuff by itself. So I think this is all that we really need. As we're just waiting on, so a couple of minutes on that. Let's see what's next. So as we're transitioning, when we start a chapter, we want to get our settlement building. So this will be my first priority, is the whale bay. Then I'll do, let's see, squad size upgrade is good. We want to do that. Safe haven. That's a settlement. Something to do with the settlements. I do want that pretty quick too. So we'll want whale bay, first squad size, Google on a map, safe harbor, safe haven rather. And then we'll do the whale upgrade. And I guess the provisional, well, we need the provisional path too. Okay. So it's a pretty long chapter, but we'll get through it. And then we'll get into chapter 23, Season of the Unicorn. And we'll get this is in October of 2025, so we'll have another chapter at the end of the year. Okay, now our productions are ready. And you can see I have some military buildings over here to collect. There's another one tucked away there. Okay. So let's upgrade. I'll spend the 300 gold, 300 diamonds rather. This is very nice for the magic residences. If you don't have them, don't despair. I mean, it's just, you just have to decide, how much you like the game and all that and what it's worth to you. I think it's just really necessary to have for sanity purposes. If you're spending this much time on the game, you probably would have spent a little money on it. I have to buy diamonds, so I have to close this out. So I'll do that offline. I'll buy some more. But yeah, if you look at my other videos, there's a chapter 16 city that I'm working on that has no magic residences, no magic workshops. It's very difficult to work with, but it can be done. It's very slow. Okay, so we need gold. Still need gold. Let's do this 33. Okay. We've got this one. Now we've got to speed up another. So Dragon Scrolls, 31 hours. Crystal Manufactory, that's an ancient wonder. Let me go ahead and do this one. 16. There's 14. 2 hours and 3 minutes. There's a 10-minute. Okay. Now I've got this one. And now I can place my other ancient wonders however that I want to put them. Let's see. Sometimes I kind of like playing around with a little bit to see which ones I like the best, which order. Usually, whatever I come up with first looks okay. That's fine. And I think that's about it. I'm gonna buy some more diamonds. We'll get some more residences, and we'll start to plan for the chapter 22. We'll get the ElvenArchitect online, and we'll look at the quests that are required. I'll show you iDavis Elvenar.com, and we will go from there. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Please click on like and subscribe so you don't miss all these videos. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.